Becoming a parent has been one of the coolest and proudest moments of my life, along with getting married to my incredible wife. I don't know if I've ever been prouder than on the days that my two sons were born. As a dad, I would do anything for them, and all I want for them is to be healthy and happy and compassionate and caring. And that to me, I think, is something that every parent wants their children to be: thoughtful and loving. And throwing in a diagnosis at birth like cystic fibrosis, I can't really even imagine what that must be like for parents.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
So as I thought about what advice I would give to new parents of children with CF, a couple of different things came to mind, both from the standpoint of being a parent myself, not to kids with CF, but to just being a parent, and then also as an adult with CF. And a couple of things came to mind, and I think first is to start to include your child in their own care as soon as possible. Obviously, it's not possible when they're a baby, but as they get older, involving them in the conversations with their doctor and how they feel, showing them how to sort of manage their own treatments, right? Doing their own medicine, getting it ready, taking control of the vest or the nebulizers or those types of things while they're doing it, and showing them, that they have a voice within their own care, I think will make them much more empowered to want to stick to those routines and stay healthy as they have a voice and a say in the conversation and in what's directly impacting them. I think the other big piece of advice that I would give is to let them live. Let them be kids. Let them get dirty. Let them get muddy. Let them run around in the street without their shoes on. Let them experience as much as possible what every other kid their age is experiencing, and encourage them to do those things as much as possible. And while it's important to maintain those regimens of treatments and taking pills and doctor's visits, it's also really important to show them that they can do those things. And by doing those things and sticking to them and maintaining their health, they can go out and do all of these other things. They can go play with all of their friends. They can play sports. They can go to college. They can get married. They can have their own kids if they want. They can, ride bikes outside all the time and swim and go hiking and do whatever it is that, kids love to do. Play with trucks and Barbies and ballerinas and play in the backyard and rake leaves and jump into leaf piles. I think that is probably the one thing that I would say is really important, is just to let them live. Let them be kids and show them that CF is a part of their life, but it doesn't have to necessarily consume their life, and that there's so much more to who they are as people than just the fact that they have CF. And I'd just like to close, I think, by saying that to me, parents of those kids with CF are incredibly strong people. In my opinion, you guys are heroes. You are the strength and courage that you show to not only be raising a child and wanting to provide the best for them, but also taking on the burden of managing additional treatments, additional pills, doctor visits, potential hospital stays, and also, to be honest, the burden of what right now is a life-shortening disease and a degenerative disease. And I think that is truly remarkable. And to do it with a smile and with the compassion and support that I see from a lot of parents in this community with kids with CF is truly amazing. I saw it in my parents, and I see it with other parents to interact with. And the love and support that you guys show your kids in the face of a disease and trying to protect them as best as possible and not let them feel the brunt of that disease or let them know that it limits them is truly incredible. So thank you for all that you guys have done for the fight for CF and that you do raising your children. A special shout out to my mom and dad for raising me to still be able to experience life and encouraging me to do those things while teaching me how to take care of myself. So thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful next couple of weeks. This will be my last video for this season. Tara's going to do a couple of videos next week, and then we'll be on a short break, and then we'll be back. So until next time, stay well, be healthy.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.